everybody, Dr. Kelly. Here we are. Today's the day. Today's the day everything changes. Wherever you are in your life, I'm telling you, if you take notes for the next 10 minutes, this will change your life. No matter what, this will change your life. I promise. Is that a promise or a guarantee? That is a promise. Okay, so here we go. How do you change your life in 10 minutes or less? That's what we're talking in this episode of the LNRiT Moment. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kelly. I used to be a teacher in the toughest classrooms in the worst neighborhoods with the most difficult students. And what I learned there changed everything I thought I knew about content creation and delivery. Over the past 25 years, I've taught thousands of students, both in person and online. And what I can tell you is that effective online engagement is the hardest thing you'll ever do without guidance. So I've dedicated this channel to showing people exactly how to capture attention, hold engagement, and create transformation. Every single part of it. I love learning, I love teaching and making an impact, and that's all you're gonna find right here. Okay, so let's get into this. I've got some notes. You need to take some notes. This is what I believe will change your life, because today's episode we're gonna be talking about living in the feel-good society and why feeling good all the time is bad. Here's the deal. If we live in a feel-good society on a continual basis, you're always trying to feel good. Guess what happens? It leads you into making decisions that are not good for you. Because you know what? It feels good to sit on the couch on a Friday night and drink beer and have pizza. Well, you know what? It also feels good on a Saturday. It feels pretty good on a Sunday too. In fact, it feels pretty good almost every day until it doesn't feel good at all because you're overweight, undernourished, and ridiculously out of shape. This is exactly the same principle we can use in any single area of your life. It feels really good sometimes when you're in an argument with your person you're in a relationship with to say that really cutting, hurting thing that you know will just really get under their skin. That feels really good in the moment. Over the long run, it can be completely disastrous for any relationship that you actually value. It feels really good to, be a keyboard warrior sometimes because you get that little bit of in there. It feels really good to, lay in bed and hit the snooze button that extra half an hour when you could be working out. I can go on and on and on all day long about things that feel really good but actually produce really negative results. And changing this is absolutely crucial. Sometimes it's really good to not do things that don't feel really good, because those are the things that in the moment when you don't feel like doing it make the biggest impact on your life and the lives of people around you. So I want you to start right now. And I want you to get this I want to feel good thing out of your mind, because I can promise you when you do something that you know is good, but you don't feel like doing it, in the long run, you will feel much better. I promise you this is the truth. And I want you to break this I want to feel good thing out. It is absolutely it's like cancer. It's like candy. You want to just, once you start, you just want to kind of keep going at it. It is not the way that you can make massive impact in your life and the lives of people around you. So I'm going to give you the simplest way that you can really start to feel good on the long run, not feel like crap in the long run. So I have found this to be the most effective thing I've ever done in my life, and it's to make self or personal contracts. Self-contracts, you need to hold the value of your own word higher than the value of any other word that you have to anybody else. So, and this is that thing about accountability. People will be more accountable with somebody else than they are with themselves, and that's screwed up, man. The word that you have to have, the highest word you have to hold is the word that you hold of your own. So when you say, I'm going to do this, by golly darn it, make sure you do it. I'm serious right now. You really want to make sure that when you say, hey, I'm going to start a new diet, I'm going to start working out, because we do these things all the time, but we don't hold ourselves accountable to it. We don't hold our own words of value. And I'm telling you, It is the most disastrous path into self-destruction, is to not care about what you say about yourself. Now, there's two things to look at here. First is, I think it was, I don't know, I'm going to say it was Anthony Robbins. I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody said once that discipline is doing the thing you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. I love that because it really starts to make you think about what discipline really is. And the other thing I want to plant for you is it's easy to say you're going to do something, but it's something completely different to remember tomorrow that you said it yesterday, because you get caught up in things. And all of a sudden on Sunday you said you're starting a diet, and Tuesday somebody has a birthday and there's a cake, and you're in the moment and somebody throws you the cake and you're like, didn't I say I was on a diet? Right? And it's too late. You're like, oh well, screw it. And you just hork her back. No. I can tell you, if you make a contract with yourself, this is going to change everything for you. And the contract is, and I always start these small contracts, and you can start this as a 1-day contract if you really, really have no confidence in yourself, if you have no confidence in your own word. You can do this as a 7-day, you can do this as a 28-day. The longest one I've ever done is a 90 days, and I'll tell you, my sphincter was puckered when I made it. I was like, I don't know if I could do 90 days, because I've never done that long before when I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this every single day. And I'm telling you, when I said it, I was absolutely I was really, really unconfident that I was going to be able to complete it, but I did complete it, and it completely transformed my ability to make the next commitments. Because once you've made it and you've said, when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Having that level of confidence changes everything. So what I want you to do is I want you to make a contract with yourself, and whatever time frame is completely irrelevant. Maybe it's a freaking hour. Maybe you can only make a contract with yourself for the first time for an hour. Do it. But you need to set that contract up so that you're going to have success. Having success within that contract is absolutely crucial. So the next thing that you need to do is start small. These are small steps. Maybe it's not doing something, but rather not doing something. Instead, the difference, one is I need to start working out. The other is I need to stop eating ice cream every single day, right? So both are valid contracts. All you need to do is start making a contract with yourself for a time frame. All the other stuff is details, but make a contract, write it down, and make sure it's with you at all times. And read it. Maybe you need to set a timer on your alarm, or an alarm on your phone that goes off every hour and says, hey, read your contract. And you're like, oh, shit. And we're like, oh, that's right. I said I was not going to smoke weed every single hour. Better put it away today. Or I was going to do 3 push-ups today. I haven't done my push-ups yet. I better get down and do my push-up. I once did a whole podcast, I think it was. I did something anyways on how 1 push-up a day can change your life. I'm telling you, making these small contracts and actually committing to it will change your life. Absolutely promise you. Now, here's another point that's part of this process. Never, ever negotiate with yourself. Once you've made that contract and you've signed your name to it, that's it. It's done. It's like it's written in stone. If that contract is for an hour and for the next hour I'm not watching TV, you do not watch TV. Whatever happens, and even if you're like, oh my gosh, it was a hard day, I really need some TV right now, you do not do it. You go for a walk, you go drink some water, you pick up a book, you do some push-ups, you start a new work project, you go rake some leaves. Whatever you need to do, you do not, or do you do the thing that you said you were going to do in that time from that contract. Absolutely, ridiculously crucial. You do this. Now, the third thing is that people always overestimate what they can do in 30 days, but underestimate what they can do in 5 years. I'm telling you, if you start implementing contracts and absolutely no negotiation whatsoever with yourself, you can negotiate with everybody else. Never negotiate with yourself, because discipline is doing the thing you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in has left you. And that's when the negotiation devil comes out and he's like, oh, you had a hard day. Oh, you worked out yesterday. You don't have to work out today. Oh my gosh, I just got in a fight with my dog and he won. I better go have some ice cream. No negotiation, not ever. You said it. You committed it to it. Now I want you to go do it. Guys, this will change your life. I'm telling you, set contracts, set them with yourself, set up an absolute time when you're reviewing your contract so you always have it fresh in your mind. Never negotiate, and set small expectations that will absolutely balloon over the course of your days, your weeks, your months, and your years. All right, guys, go out there, kill it, make a difference. I promise you, this will change your life if you do it.